Hey, Choose Life Church. Al here again. Hey, welcome to anyone else who's watching. Just want to share that we're continuing our journey in the book of Matthew. We've been going through the book of Matthew, one chapter per day, and we're doing that for a month. And it's been a lot of fun so far. I hope you've been enjoying it as much as I have. So listen, if you know anything about me at all, you know that I love to ride my motorcycle. I love to get out into the open wind and just have the air in my face and just ride along, just cruising. A lot of the time I like to go by myself. I just travel alone, and there's nothing I like more than just getting out on a road that is unfamiliar to me and having no idea where I'm going. Oftentimes I don't take many clothes with me, and I don't take a lot of food or anything like that. I just take off. Now when you're on the road, things can go wrong. I've had flat tires, I've had my bike break down, I've had cars try to run me off the road, I've been ill prepared with the clothes that I've had and ended up in inclement weather, which is not that much fun. I've run out of gas, I've had lots of things go wrong. Once ended up in the mountains up on the North Cascades Highway in the midst of a forest fire and had hot ash falling down on me and didn't know what was coming. But when I get home after a ride like that, when I make it home safely and get to look back on the adventure, it's always so well worth it. It's so rewarding, and there are few things compare with that for me. So in the book of chapter 10 in Matthew, Jesus is talking to the disciples, and he is imploring them to go out. He's sending them out. He knows that his time is short, and his disciples who he's been teaching, he needs to get prepared to be his apostles in his absence. So he asks them to go out and to the lost sheep of Israel. That's what he sends them out to. He wants them to go out and share with all of Israel that the kingdom of heaven is near. He gives them the power to heal sick people, to raise the dead, cast out evil spirits, heal all kinds of diseases. But he tells them up front, he didn't want them to take any money. He didn't want them to take any clothes, not even a walking stick. He said to them that he was sending them out as sheep among the wolves. And it was going to be rough. Some were going to end up in court. Some were going to have family members disown them. Some would even be threatened with the loss of their lives. Some might lose their lives. But he told them, don't you worry about a thing, because God's going to watch over you. And it's interesting to me because if you think about people who join the military, up front they know the possibility exists they're going to have to go to war. And they know if they have to go to war, the possibility exists they may die. But these heroic young men and women will choose to join the military anyway, and choose to go into a situation, a wartime situation, because they believe it's the right thing to do, and they want to protect their country and serve their country's interests. And I think for the disciples, it's the same thing. It's important that we count the cost, and Jesus wanted to make sure they knew this was not going to be an easy road, but it was going to get even tougher in his absence. But you know, the disciples went out and did exactly what he asked. And it's amazing to me because I think about us. And we're so fortunate because we may face rejection among our family, friends. People may laugh at us. People may disagree with us. But we probably aren't going to end up in court, and we probably aren't going to end up having our lives threatened, although it's possible. But here's the thing. When we get home, when we're in heaven with Jesus, we will look back and think to ourselves, wow, it was such a short time. And now we have all of eternity to spend with the King. And I don't think we'll have any regret for any time, energy, money, rejection, whatever it is that we suffer. I think we'll be glad that we did. And we get to spend the entire eternity with a King, with Jesus. So choose life. I hope you're enjoying this trip through the book of Matthew. I'm looking forward to our next time together. I hope you enjoy reading chapter 10. And as you're reading it, you definitely want to count the cost, but remember the reward. God bless.